Today, we are going to learn about our prehistory. The first thing we need to know is that our prehistory is divided into three different periods: Paleolithic, Neolithic, and the Metal Ages. The Paleolithic begins with the appearance of the first human beings and ends 8,000 years before Christ. During the Paleolithic period, people were nomads, meaning they didn't live in one place. No, they were constantly on the move in search of animals to hunt. As they were hunters and gatherers, they needed to follow the animals in order to capture them, and at the same time they collected wild fruits found on the way. They lived in tribes, in small groups formed by families, and they found refuge in caves where they would paint on the wall. These paintings were done with a mixture of charcoal, earth, animal fat, and water. Look, here are a few examples. Truth is, it's absolutely fascinating to think that these first paintings, these first artistic representations were drawn thousands of years ago. Don't you think? Both Paleolithic men and women wore animal skins which they had hunted previously, and they used tools such as an axe and spears made out of stones, wood, and bones, which they themselves carved. With the passing of time, or rather centuries, these first human beings became more and more intelligent, and they began to domesticate animals such as dogs, goats, sheep, and pigs. They also began to cultivate plants, which was then eaten. It is in these times, with the arrival of agriculture and farming, when everything changed. When man stopped being a nomad and becomes sedentary, and the first villages are made. This is when the Paleolithic period ends and the Neolithic begins. The Neolithic started 8 million years before Christ, and it was then when we discovered agriculture and farming, and it finishes 5,000 years before Christ. With the beginning of the Metal Ages, both men and women in the Neolithic period were able to produce food by cultivating the land and domesticating animals. One can say they were the first farmers and agriculturalists of our history, better yet, prehistory. As they had to look after their crops and animals, they constructed small villages and began to settle in them permanently, meaning they transformed into sedentary, not like the Paleolithic, who were nomads because they were constantly traveling. The first Neolithic settlements were situated in very fertile lands, near rivers, so that they could access water easily, both needed for their crops as well as allowing their animals to drink. You know how important water is in our life. The first plants that were cultivated were cereals such as wheat or pulses like chickpeas. But do you know which were the first animals to be domesticated? Well, it was dogs, goats, sheep, and pigs. During the Neolithic era, many interesting things were invented, such as ceramic and fabric. But the most important invention was, without a doubt, the wheel. The simplest megalith was the menhir, a large stone riveted vertically into the ground. During the Metal Ages, people began questioning the mysteries of life as well as death, and the first religious representations arose. Constructions called megaliths were created with large blocks of stone, mega meaning large, and liths stone. Everything became so easy for men and women in the Paleolithic, especially when they started using metals. This is the point where the Neolithic ended and a new era in the prehistory commenced, the Metal Ages, which commenced approximately 6,500 years before Christ and finishes when the first written language was born. Dolmens were also constructed such as the ones seen in these images. The Metal Ages ended with the first written language about 4,000 years ago. And as the Metal Ages ended, prehistory comes to an end. But then history commences. Did you find learning about prehistory interesting? Paleolithic, Neolithic, and the Metal Ages. We definitely did, because by getting to know our past, we understand our present and make our future better.